What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, play action. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. Not much space available there. Maybe two, and that brings up 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who's shaken up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders. And it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
On the ready. Let's go now. Ready?
Up the middle. Here goes Patterson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cut out left. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got a man left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. One of the tight ends motioning left. On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll go play action. It is Cup, left side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Mounties are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready.
This is Allen on the give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Mounties parlay the interception into points. Braylon Allen
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Mounties will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Mounties 7, Condors nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. This is Patterson on the give. And he's able to manage a cover on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Hits his running back. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
On the zone read, I'll hand it off to Patterson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Third down from the gun. Complete out to the right. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Condors start to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Condors tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
To throw here on first down. Chased down to his right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
On the handoff, Patterson. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Will Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
They're going play action. Gets the feet in. That's a catch. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Mikey, 18!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Patterson trying this straight ahead. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Red! 60 by 6. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. The Mounties and Braylon Allen back out on offense again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
They go play action on 1st down. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware, but he's a viable option as well. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. All in left side. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the give on third and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. That count runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, they're going to throw. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Allen on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for Harris.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. Past the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Mounties get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Mounties break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Miller. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Okay,
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Let's go now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second down pass play coming. Getting out to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Reece, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Air it out on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's going to throw it again. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offensive line fast.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here he is, getting his second field goal look at the half. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 20.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Mounties and Braylon Allen back out on offense again. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. One's complete right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Come on.
Throwing now on first down. Passing to the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
19 Tiger. Ready.
On the hands-off, Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. 70 lying. Ready.
Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. Back to 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is Patterson. And beyond at most there, and it's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
He's got it on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Allen trying this straight ahead. Some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Gain 15 there. And they're going to have a first down now.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a first down.
Here we go. Back. Let's go.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Nick Martin making that play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Stephanie! 60 vices. 60 vices. Let's go.
Pass play now. It's a screen play for Allen. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Steady.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. We've got to pause here. Looks like the Mounties want to take another look at that previous play. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, bet you they do go for it.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hand off to the back. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
This is Patterson. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Josiah Stewart on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Setting up to throw. That one's caught on left sideline. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear. But going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's 3rd.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hawk 70.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Vikings.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
It's Allen again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
One here with Allen. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Mounties take a 4th quarter lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Now was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Mounties break that tie and now lead by 7.
Mounties 24, Condors 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. Working now from the gun. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Setting up the screen. And he runs this to the 20. Before being brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Brought in right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Paris. Condors down by 7. All set now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll run it from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Condors cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 24. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Headed out right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. The Mounties sending out their punt team. Brad Robbins will kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Here he is to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, play action. Cut by Miller. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Gravity line.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL.